Hi, my name is Philip Brabeck. I'm General Manager of Product Planning at Audi of America.
So, Philip, you're standing right in front of an Audi R8. Tell us about the vehicle. How much, first off, does it cost?
It's $109,000, and that's already for a very well-equipped car. It features a 4.2-liter V8 direct injected, producing 420 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. The 0 to 60 time on this car is conservatively rated at 4.4 seconds, and the top speed is 187 miles per hour.
What's the mileage on the car, fuel mileage on the car?
It's 1420 for the manual, and for the tronic it's 1418.
And who are the competitors on this vehicle?
Well, we feel that the car really doesn't have a direct competitor because it is sort of in a segment by itself. We believe, though, that we will be probably attracting buyers of cars like Porsche 911 4S and potentially even some of the customers that were previously looking at more high-end cars such as Lamborghini and Ferrari, let's say.
I would think even the Tesla Roadster, because it has a 0 to 60 of around 4.4 seconds. $100,000 could be in the same category.
Could be, yeah. I think the Tesla has probably a little bit different focus than we did, but
I don't know. Looks like speed and horsepower are your focus, and that car may be electric, but speed and horsepower are their focus as well. It's a niche market, and this one is a very niche market as well.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the engine compartment. It's opened up on the US car. We have actually LED lighting on each side. That at night, not right now, but at night, once you unlock the car, it will actually light up the engine compartment. And the concept of the wraparound that you see on the driver's side is what we call monoposto, and it is supposed to represent the driver position, the single position of the driver in the R8 or now the R10 race car. And so it really gives you that singled out feel, if you would, like in a sports car. Really, this car is, or we like to think that it really is an expression of everything that we know about motorsports in this very single car. And it's also a very exclusive car, but all of this technology that we have been utilizing from the R8 and the R10, take the FSI technology, the aluminum, for example, as well as aerodynamics, for example. All of these things we are bringing from motorsports. On the aerodynamics side, as I mentioned, you can see a very clear strategy behind how we're using the air coming into the car. You can see the brake cooling as well as the channeling of the air into the rear of the car, also helping the down forces, and then of course in the rear, channeling the rear right into the engine where it's used for cooling purposes. And what is it cooling? Of course, this V8, 4.2 liter, 420 horsepower, and 317 pound-feet of torque. So you could actually think that it is the same engine that we're using in the RS4, but it is a little bit different in that in the R8 version, we are using dry sump lubrication. And that we have chosen specifically for two reasons. Number one, the engine is always properly lubricated in very high cornering, and at the same time it allowed us to place the engine lower and thus lower the center of gravity of this car. And again, let's not forget the fact that it does have that 8250 red line, which really gives you a nice, very sporty feeling. And just to put in perspective, 8250, what that really means, what it means is that the pistons, when they reach the top RPM speed, they're actually traveling at a rate of 90 feet per second. So that gives you an idea how fast those pistons are moving in those chambers when you go in that speed. Again, on the performance, you can see the curve, which is very flat. It allows you to really use a very broad range of torque, which makes it not only a very fast car, but also a very good performance car to use in everyday driving. The 0 to 60 time is what we like to say conservatively rated at 4.4 seconds. And it reaches top speed of 187 miles per hour.
Philip, thank you very much.
Pleasure.